Hey guys, welcome to Simpler Futures in our nightly video. I'm going to try to find something in here that looks decent for you to really spend time on. And when you take a look at the ES and the lack of real volatility that we're getting in here, the average true range is really getting narrow compared to what it was, because leading up to it, you can see this move, and then this was back on December the 5th. It made a really nice move up out of here, and now we've just gone stagnant. Same thing on the YM, a stagnant move there. A little bit more movement off of the NASDAQ, wherever, there it is. And the NASDAQ made a nice move, but it's getting in the same thing. The volatility has been a little bit more. The movement's been a little bit more. And same thing with the Russell. Now, one thing I do want you to take a look at, and don't forget, watch the transports. The transports often lead us in these markets. Will it do it again this year? Very possible. The Santa Claus rally, are we going to get one? We may have already had it. Now, one market, if you're looking for something that's moving, you might want to take a look at the soybean market. We've seen that we've tested the 100-period EMA. We've closed below it today. This may be our next trip somewhere around 950 or so. We're seeing big volatility throughout the day, and it's hard to get in a position and hold it all day long, because you're going to have to use some pretty decent stops unless you happen to get in really close to the top. Manage the trade, manage these things very closely, and just don't let it get away with you. Like today, we had a decent move from 1003 to 1019. That's a 16-cent move that we had, and we opened at 17.5. So we open up in here thinking, okay, here we go, and then it just fades off throughout the rest of the day. This is a daily chart. When you take a look at it, let's go on a 30-minute chart. You can see here we saw the pop up in this market. Hit 17 overnight. We saw it hold up in here at 10 o'clock this morning, up around 10:12, and then we took that 8-cent drop from here. We're looking at the South American crop also in here, but main thing is when we take a look at the grains right now, realizing on some of the longer term charts, if you can get short in here, this is 45. This is a 40-cent move to the downside. Good $2,000 move in the market. So don't forget the beans. And corn, it's really not moving that good. When you take a look at a daily chart on it, it just a lot of sideways choppy stuff. I'm waiting for wheat, March wheat, to possibly get a little bit lower, and I may go long wheat and short corn. The wheat corn spread right now is 51 cents, in that range. That's pretty narrow when you take a look at the wheat corn. So that's what I'm looking for. If there's any problem out of the wheat, and if Russia has a bad crop, the wheat could gain and the corn just sit here. Guys, have a Merry Christmas, and we will see you after. I know I'll be back after Christmas, be my next video. So hope you have some happy holidays.